The forest darkened as the weight of his words sank in. The enchanting beauty that had lured her now felt suffocating. Lyra felt the weight of her choices crashing down on her. She could almost hear the heartbeat of the forest, pulsing with an insatiable hunger. "Please, I can't," she whispered, stepping back. In an instant the dance became a tempest. The Fae reached for her, voices weaving a web of seduction and threat. Kyle advanced, his eyes blazing. "You can't resist us, Lyra. Embrace the darkness." Just as they closed in, Lyra summoned every ounce of strength. She turned and ran, crashing through the underbrush, branches tearing at her skin. Behind her, the laughter twisted into shrieks of rage, the forest alive with their fury. The clearing grew distant, and as she neared the village, a familiar warmth enveloped her, the comforting embrace of home. She burst into Elderwood, gasping, heart pounding. The villagers stared, their faces a mix of fear and concern. "Did you see them?" she gasped, trembling. "The Fae, they wanted me." But the warmth of the village felt thin, the shadows of the forest looming behind her. That night, as she lay in her bed, Lyra could still feel Cale's presence, an echo in her heart. His laughter danced through her dreams, whispering promises of love and lust, pulling her back toward the forest. Days turned into weeks, yet the enchantment lingered. She found herself drawn to the edge of the woods, unable to resist the pull of the Fae. Her heart ached for Cale, even as she feared what he represented. One night, unable to fight it any longer, she slipped away from the village and returned to the clearing. The Fae awaited her, their eyes gleaming in the moonlight. Cale stepped forward, an enchanting smile on his lips. "Welcome back, Lyra," he said, his voice wrapping around her like velvet. "You came to claim what is yours." The lure of love and lust washed over her, drowning out her fear. Lyra stepped closer, her heart racing with longing. She could feel the pull of the Fae, the promise of ecstasy shimmering in the air. And as she surrendered to the enchantment, the forest closed in around her, shadows enveloping her in a dark embrace. The last shred of humanity slipped away, leaving only the intoxicating allure of eternal passion, forever ensnared in the haunting dance of the Fae.